I've seen a lot of people ask for tips on how to bunny hop in Apex Legends on console. Many people have mentioned that they just can't do it. This video will help to explain how you can b-hop with a controller and provide some tips on the best way to do it. First, if you've watched my previous b-hop video, keep in mind that the controls work differently. You can't do the same motions as easily, which means it's best not to try the same kind of bunny hop. If you are playing on PC, make sure to check out that video instead. It's a more optimal way to bunny hop. The link will be in the description. Okay, so for bunny hopping to work on console, you need to be able to hold sprint, hold crouch and spam jump. At the same time, you need to be able to have good control of both joysticks. Because of this, I found the best control scheme to be Ninja. This places your jump and crouch buttons on alternating bumpers. There are other options, but they are either far harder or almost impossible. So if you want to b-hop on console, stick to Ninja controls. So to get a good b-hop, I'd actually suggest just trying it out in a game. For some reason, the server works differently to the training map, perhaps due to more latency. This means that you can bunny hop easier. In my other guide, I offered some tips on how you can sweep your aim back and forth quickly as you keep jumping to get the most momentum. This is insanely difficult on console, so instead, we'll share a slightly slower method. On console, you want your character to do this motion. It's a wide arcing hop. It's slower, but it still works consistently and you can heal, aim and move quickly, and you're sure to completely bamboozle most console players. First, I'll explain the actions in-game and show it on screen. After, I'll explain what you need to do with your controller and show my own example. So for the in-game actions, what you need to do is run, jump, then crouch in midair. Hold crouch down and do not let go. Next, you need to use the movement stick and push it right to the left. Hold it there. Meanwhile, slowly aim towards the left. When you get to the end of the arc, switch by quickly moving right and then slowly aiming right at the same time. Whilst all of this is going on, you need to be spamming jump the whole time. You can repeat this motion over and over, going from left to right and back as many times as you'd like. Okay, so here's what it looks like at normal speed. Okay, so now let me explain the actions you'll perform with your controller. First, hold sprint and move the left stick forward. Now, whilst sprinting, press left bumper to jump. Whilst in midair, press the right bumper to crouch and keep it held down. Also, whilst in the air, let go of the left thumbstick and then quickly move it to the left. Finally, move the right thumbstick to roughly a -15-degree angle. Now keep spamming jump whilst holding down the joysticks in these angles and holding down the crouch button. Your character will slowly perform a wide arc whilst hopping. Eventually you will reach the end of the arc, so at this point quickly switch the right thumbstick to the right and then switch the left thumbstick to an angle of 15 degrees. Remember, through all of this, you should still be holding down crouch and spamming jump. If done right, you should be able to jump effectively for a long time. There are some limitations of the console though. A bumper is less responsive than a mouse or spacebar, so sometimes you'll miss jumps and your b-hop will slow down. Unfortunately, this is just a side effect of the controller we have to deal with. If you want to do faster hops, just increase the angle of the right thumbstick. For example, a 30-degree angle will make you turn into the arc far faster and give you more momentum. It's hard to maintain a hop like this though, so a slightly slower approach, like the 15 degrees mentioned before, is more optimal. I hope that this guide has been more useful for you console players. Let me know how it works for you by leaving a comment. If you made it this far, I have just one question for you. What platform do you play on? Let me know. I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio!